Imagine being the person everyone wants to be around. It's not just because you have the best snacks, but because you bring genuine joy and laughter into the room. Everyone knows at least one person that can make friends with mostly anyone. It's not because they have a God-given gift only they can obtain, but because they understand a key behavior in human nature that has grown with them throughout their years. If you clicked on this video because you're curious about humor and how this life skill alone will help improve your life, then look no further. In this video, I'm going to teach you 3 things you can do to instantly improve your humor. We guarantee that by the end of this video, you'll feel informed and inspired to take the leap and give it a try. Before we start, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button if you're serious about improving your humor. Back to the video. Here's a quick story for you. Lila had always been the kind of person who could walk into a room full of strangers and leave with a dozen new friends. Her secret? Humor. At a neighborhood block party, she spotted a man standing awkwardly by the snack table, clutching a plate of chips like it was a life raft. Without hesitation, she strolled over and said, "So, are you guarding the guac, or can I sneak in?" The man blinked, then burst out laughing. They started chatting, and soon others joined in, drawn by the easy banter. Lila had a knack for finding the funny side of any situation, and her lighthearted jokes made people feel at ease. By the end of the night, the once awkward man was cracking jokes of his own, and Lila had turned a room of strangers into a circle of friends. Genuine popularity amongst people comes down to how well you are able to connect others with one another. People will always remember how they met, and if it's because of you, not only does that grow your friend group, it grows your legend. Science has consistently shown that laughter is one of the most powerful tools for creating strong social bonds. It's like a social superglue, fastening people together through shared moments of delight. So, how can you harness this incredible tool to forge real, lasting connections? Let's set the scene. You're at a networking event or a party surrounded by unfamiliar faces. You spot a group you'd like to join, but the thought of coming up with a clever opening line makes your palms sweat. Use the techniques in this video to improve your humor instantaneously. So instead of going for the stiff, "So what do you do?" remember that humor isn't about a performance. It's about building a bridge. Think back to the last time you shared a deep, authentic laugh with someone. It wasn't just a polite chuckle, it was a moment of pure connection. You and another person were on the exact same wavelength, finding the same thing hilarious. That shared experience is the goal. It signals trust, warmth, and a shared perspective on the world. When you laugh, your brain gets a powerful cocktail of feel-good chemicals. It releases endorphins, your body's natural pain relievers, which promote a sense of overall well-being. It also triggers a release of dopamine, the reward chemical, and oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone. A study from Oxford University found that the more people laughed together, the more they trusted one another and were willing to share personal information. Laughter is a biological signal that says, "I'm friendly and you're safe with me." Effectively tearing down social barriers. 3 practical ways to weave humor into your interactions. So, how do you put this into practice without feeling like you're auditioning for a comedy special? The key is to stop trying to be funny and start noticing the fun around you. Tip number 1. Share an observation. This is about finding common ground in the absurdities of the moment. It's a low-risk way to test the waters and invite others into your point of view. Instead of a canned joke, you're creating a unique, shared experience. For example, if you're at that party and the music is truly awful, like there's too much Taylor Swift, you could lean over to the person next to you and whisper, "I think this DJ is exclusively taking requests from angry 12-year-olds. It's not a stand-up routine. It's a simple, relatable observation." You're not demanding a laugh, but you're opening a door for connection. If they smile, you've found a potential ally. Tip number 2. Embrace light self-deprecation. Being able to laugh at yourself is a sign of confidence and humility. It shows you don't take yourself too seriously, making you instantly more relatable and less intimidating. Imagine you trip over a rug while walking across a room. Instead of pretending it didn't happen, you could say, "Needed that, I haven't gone on a trip in years." This simple joke breaks the tension and acknowledges a universally human moment of clumsiness. Research indicates that people who use self-deprecating humor are often perceived as more approachable and trustworthy. However, it's crucial to keep it light. The goal is to poke fun at your quirks or minor failings, not to expose deep-seated insecurities. Stick to things like, I'm pretty sure I have more coffee than blood in my veins at this point, rather than something that makes others uncomfortable. Tip number 3. Use the yes and technique. Borrowed from improvisational theater, the yes and principle is a powerful tool for building conversational momentum. It involves agreeing with what the other person has said yes and then adding to it. This validates their contribution and shows you are actively listening and engaged. If a friend complains, "Ugh, Mondays are the worst," a yes and response could be, "Yes, and I'm convinced my coffee machine knows it's Monday and gave me decaf on purpose just to test my will to live." This playful addition keeps the conversation flowing and builds on the shared feeling, turning a simple complaint into a collaborative, humorous riff. The foundation of friendship is shared joy. Ultimately, using humor to make friends isn't about memorizing jokes or having the quickest wit. It's about being present, sharing your unique perspective, and finding the joy in life's small, often strange, moments. It's the shared smile over a typo in a menu, the collective groan at a bad pun, or the contagious giggle that erupts for no real reason. These are the building blocks of genuine connection. The skill to blend different ideas fluidly often results in humor that connects with everyone. This allows laughter to close gaps in communication and understanding. These surprising links ignite spontaneous humor. Essentially, humor flourishes through the clever pairing of familiar things, helping individuals see the world with creativity and joy. In the end, laughter serves as a powerful means to encourage connections and share experiences among people. If you obtain this ability, you will become a powerful person. The next time you find yourself in a social situation, challenge yourself to look for something amusing and share it. You might not always get a roaring laugh, but even a small smile can be the spark that ignites a wonderful friendship. Humor is one of the most fundamentally human ways we connect, and by embracing it, you open yourself up to a world of richer, more meaningful relationships. Remember, having a sense of humor doesn't necessarily mean being the one who is funny. Having a sense of humor can also mean acknowledging or simply just laughing with someone else who is. Jake wasn't the kind of guy who told jokes, but he loved a good laugh. At a school club meeting, he ended up sitting next to Mia, who was telling a story about how she got stuck in a revolving door. As she acted it out, flailing her arms and making faces, Jake couldn't stop laughing. His laugh was loud and real, and it made everyone else start laughing too. Mia looked over and said, "At least someone gets me." They didn't know each other well before, but after that they started talking more. Jake didn't need to be funny. Just laughing along with Mia made her feel like someone really enjoyed her jokes, and that was enough to spark a new friendship. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your best, or worst, failed humor stories in the comments below. Keep trying, keep laughing, and I'll see you next time.